Hey guys, so it is Friday night. I worked today, I went to the gym, then I went to the grocery store. Well, no, I actually stopped at the craft store before the grocery store. But I'm home now, it's about 8:30. Long day, but I want to show you what I got. So I go through phases with crafts, and if you watched my videos like in 2010, 2011, I kind of showed some of these on my channel. But I used to color mandalas with brush tip markers, and last weekend I kind of went through some of the supplies and picked up one of my books and some markers, but the brush tips kind of wear down eventually, so you don't have that sharp point. So the markers were kind of worn down. I hadn't really played with them in a while, so I stopped at the craft store tonight and got a new set. I tend to use the same 4 colors over and over, but here they are. I don't know why I like these 4 colors together, but I do. And I got a brand new book. And so it's just like a coloring book for grown-ups. So more advanced than, you know, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck coloring books. So let me know if you, I really like that one actually. That's the one that's on the cover. Let me know if you want to see how they turn out. Like I said, I'm just gonna be coloring them when I'm at home chilling out watching a movie. So when I'm at home, I don't do very well at just sitting and watching a movie. I usually like to have something to do with my hands. So alright, so I'm doing a grocery haul, and I posted on Facebook. What I did this morning was I went through my cupboards and fridge extensively and kind of figured out, okay, what do I have, what do I need to eat up, so that I don't continue to buy large volumes of food that it just fills the cabinet. So I made a meal plan and went through what I had and then determined what I needed to get. And here we go. So it's a much smaller grocery list than I normally have. But, you know, honestly, I've just been buying so much the last few weeks that... So for lunches, I do celery sticks with cottage cheese. So I like to buy the already cut up celery, washed and cut up. I still cut the ends off to make it a little bit fresher and then cut them down the middle so that they're more like a stick size. But it takes out that step of washing and drying, and yeah, it's just a little bit more convenient. I got another thing of yogurt. I already have in my fridge probably 6 of my portioned out containers. This size. I already have 6 in the fridge, so normally I would eat 2 of these a week, but because I still had some left over, I didn't need to buy 2, I just needed to buy 1. So I bought some cherries. Now cherries are expensive, so this was a pound, and the pound was $6, which, you know, may be more or less wherever you are, but I feel guilty if I spend too much money on them, so I just got a little bit for now. I bought some avocados. Those I keep in the refrigerator, and they just last till you need to use them. I have been loving this the last 2 weeks, the True Lemon Original Lemonade. I use about a half a packet per this size of cup. And so what I do, let me see if I have one. No. So you gotta get creative in this journey. What I do is I tear off the top, and then you can kind of feel with your finger where the powder starts. So the powder is basically here. This is all air. So what I do is kind of pinch half of that, and I can feel it pinched in my hand, and then sprinkle that in the drink. And it's about half the packet. That's what I do. Alright, and so I got some cornbread mix to have with my chili, which I have frozen in the freezer in individual portions. And then I got some strawberries. And when I do my meal prep on Sundays, I chop those up and put them in the small containers, just like my little yogurt container. And that's it. So that's what I bought for the week. And then what I'm gonna do is grab some things out of the fridge that I already have, and maybe out of the pantry, and show you kind of what I'm working with. So I will be back in a second. Okay, I got the groceries put away. So a little bit of things in my pantry. I have the Berry Cherry no sugar added fruit cocktail. When I looked this morning, I realized I had 4 cans of these. So I think over the last month or 6 weeks, I would just kind of pick up a can or 2 here and there, and I'm like, 4 cans, come on. So basically what I'm trying to do is clear out my pantry, start eating some of this food that I've accumulated. Also on Facebook, I talked about how I find comfort in a full pantry and full fridge, and when I don't have them full, it makes me feel a little panicky, and I'm not quite sure where that stems from. But I'm challenging that because I don't want to live like that, and I need to remind myself that I have enough, I am enough. I've talked to my therapist about that many times, of this wanting to fill this void that I seem to have. So sorry to get pretty serious there for a minute. It's a fruit cocktail, rice cakes. So I have in the mornings 3 rice cakes and yogurt, and I've got 3 packages of this size in the pantry. So again, let's start eating some. I have a package of romaine. Last week, I like to do salads, so last week I bought 2 of these, which I really didn't need. So I think it's still going to be good for the next couple days. Says it used by 6/3, so I definitely will use this in the next few days, you know, and have it be gone by the end of next week. Chicken. So at Costco, they sell those unbreaded chicken strips in the deli area that are kind of grilled chicken. And so that's what this is. And I just put them in a container rather than kept them in the plastic package, although plastic package does have a Ziploc thing, but I just like to have it in this package. I also chopped them up a little bit smaller because sometimes on the salads you get a huge piece of chicken, and I just like to have a little bit of lettuce with the chicken and, you know, the full bite. Yeah, so salad. So I have dressing in the fridge as well as an extra bottle of dressing in the pantry, so I'm good there. Ham. This is my favorite ham, again from Costco, and I had 2 or 3 packages of this left, so that's great, perfect for snacks. Hard-boiled eggs. I had 4 eggs left over from last week, so I'll eat those tomorrow and Sunday. Strawberries. So I had a lot of strawberries this last week, so I cut up a bunch of them, and these are looking like they're still good. They seem, once they're chopped, if they don't have a whole lot of air in there, they seem to last just fine. So I think you guys should try that too. When I chop them ahead of time, they seem to last pretty good. People don't tend to believe me when I say that, but so in the fridge I have, I want to say 6 or 7 servings of chili, frozen. And if you've never seen my past videos, what I do is do a large batch, and then I put them in freezer bags, or not freezer bags, Ziploc sandwich bags, and then I wrap them in foil and label the front. So wrapping it in foil kind of helps it to helps prevent freezer burn. So that works really great for me. And the last thing is Triscuits. When I really want something crunchy, crackery, something like that, Triscuits only have 3 ingredients. So whole grain, soft white wheat, soybean oil, and sea salt. So, you know, that's a whole lot better than a lot of the extras that sometimes they put in those products. So, yeah, that was in my pantry, and some ideas of what I'm eating in the next week. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to keep it pretty low-key, just trying to save money and clear out my pantry. And things are going good. I don't know what else to say. So, I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.